Guess what? It's release day tomorrow. I'm so nervous and so excited at the same time, and it's gonna be nice to have this done and finished and be able to go, there it is, ta-da! Hi sis. But yeah, nerve-wracking but really exciting, and I have really enjoyed it, and I hope that you've enjoyed seeing the process. I am going to do a proper vlog that's going to have a bit more in it tomorrow when I'm, on the release day, what I do on the release day, what happens. I'm excited. You still got a chance to pre-save, you still got a few more hours time to pre-save it in, so get those pre-saves in if you want it in your library straight away, and I will be staying up tonight and celebrating. We did it! Hey! We're talking to Rik, who runs Silverball Country. It is a wonderful company that writes glowing reviews, and I absolutely love it, and I was very, very flattered.
Well, thank you very much. I should say I'm one of the 2 people who run Silverball Country, Francesca being the other one.
Big shout out to Francesca. You're those lovely, lovely people, and you do all these reviews. What's it like, first of all, being a reviewer? You must receive a lot of reviews.
My inbox is full. As a freelancer, I'm not used to that. So it's like going back to the old days of working in office, of having a full inbox. And because Francesca and I do it together, we're remote from each other. Francesca's in Hertfordshire, I'm in the Midlands. So we actually use a project management tool where we can schedule what reviews need doing. We label them with who started them. We email backwards and forwards, quite often a phone call. We'll do reviews completely remotely where we write them independently. We'll do them by phone. We'll do them when we're together, perhaps if we're on our way to a gig or something. So
perfect. So you're both reviewing the same sort of tracks together, or taking dividing it?
Yes and no. And let me explain. What we tend to do is one of us will pick up a review, write it, and then it will go to the other person for I don't know what you'd best call it, editing, checking. Sometimes, oh my god, I can't quite finish this one. We both have our own skills on it. So there used to be a little challenge of read our reviews and see if you can work out who wrote them. We tend to now write them kind of together, but you would be able to pick out what I've written, what Francesca's written. I have to be honest, when there's a really clever line in there or a real grab of the lyrics, that tends to be Francesca. She's very good at those really cool finishing off lines and really pulling things out. But mostly now, almost every single review now is a joint effort.
I love that, though. Collaborating is what it's all about, and we have better than one, isn't it? So.
Oh, definitely. And we'll hear things in different ways. We certainly don't always agree. We won't agree on something.
You don't want to always agree.
No, and obviously a lot of country music is about relationships, and I am not the world's expert on relationships. So quite often I will send one to Francesca, this is way more your territory, or I'll get a message from her going, no, you've kind of got that one wrong. And quite often it will be, maybe if it's a song that you've written, she'll see it more from your point of view, being female, and I might see it from the guy's point of view. So it does make a big difference that you get those 2 points of view, and not always agreeing.
I think that's good, though. We always need a bit of conflict, otherwise, God, we wouldn't have any songs.
True that.
What sort of format do you personally prefer receiving these? Someone's emailing you, they're an artist, they're putting out music, and they're like, I want you to review this. What would ideally you be receiving? Because it's not exactly the same kind of formatting or quite the same standard, for lack of a better word.
No, it obviously, like I say, we get a lot of emails. We're getting more and more reviews sent to us as more and more people hear of us. And I think that when you're sending your music out to a reviewer, it's very similar to when you're performing live. I mean, you and I met on stage at Buckle and Boots, and I genuinely remember that you stood out to me. And it's the same in my inbox. You need to stand out to me. There's something like 17 tracks in my inbox at the moment, so it's not just the music. You've got to make me kind of want to review it. Preferably a downloadable copy of the track. That's number one, so that I can listen to it however and whenever I want to, not have to keep on rewinding SoundCloud and YouTube links. Just no. make it easy for
Not
me.
the best platform to listen on.
No, so make it easy for me. We're seeing a lot of people putting an awful lot of effort into writing a big long press release. Well, from my experience back in the day when I worked in the press, a press release doesn't get published. A good review site, a good newspaper will never publish a press release. They'll take things from it. So don't spend all your time writing that press release. Give us that downloadable copy. This is going to sound really obvious, but in that email, give me a release date. Like I say, 17 emails in my inbox. I've got to work out which one's urgent. And I genuinely, we get music sent to us with no release date on it. So we miss them.
Easy for you, like, because
yes,
you're so inundated with all this information.
Absolutely.
Making it dead easy and making it so that you can access that music and know when it's going to go out, know the facts. And then is there anything else that's really vital?
A couple of little things. The cover art. If you look at our review site, silverwall-country.co.uk, we always put the single cover at the top. Why would you not send it to me? I don't want to have to search through your Facebook page and only find a copy that's got, pre-saved now. I need a clean copy of that. Couple of quotable quotes, maybe a little bit about what it's about, just so we can, just kind of pick up from it, maybe quote you. So yeah, the track sounds obvious, the date, the copy, and the last thing I would say is research who you're sending it to.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's two of us at Silverball Country, me, Richard, and Francesca. We don't run a radio station, we don't have a radio show, but we get emails asking us to give it airplay, addressed to only one of us.
Whiskey Kisses emails asking for radio play. I'm a gig promotions company.
Absolutely, and it's kind of irritating. We know you're sending it out to as many people as possible, but it doesn't take long to go, actually, even their Instagram cover picture is the two of them. Our Facebook picture is the two of us. It's Francesca and Rik. It's not just one of us. I know it sounds like a really little silly thing, but it shows to us that you've researched us. You want us to research you and write about you. Kind of do us a favour.
When I did the blog for, so if anyone's followed it or they want to go back and watch it, I did a blog on when I was writing all the emails, and it took me a good half a day just to do the blogs. Because I was not just sending out a blanket email with CC or blind, BCC on everybody. I was trying to put in details about who I was sending it to, saying what I want from them specifically, and names where I could find them, and it's a lot nicer to put that in because we're asking you to invest time into us, and so really, it's a bit rude not to invest time into you guys to just at least look up what you actually do, and that you're not a radio station, you're a reviewer.
I absolutely agree. We even had an email not that long ago that told us someone actually enjoyed listening to us. Well, we haven't been on stage since Millport last year when we were running Cactus Jack. So, it is. It's just putting that little bit of time. We want to support you. That's what Silverball Country is all about. We promote UK country and country in the UK. And once we've published the review, please share it. And we do see that we want you to get the publicity, but I'll be honest, we'd like a little bit of publicity too. We get more followers then to our page, which means more people will read your next review. Give it a share who's reviewed it, and when you release your next single, send it to us again, because again, we'll review someone's single, and then we'll see on Facebook that they've released another one. You're like, did you not like our review? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
It does sound like we're not trying to sound precious, but like you said, make it easy for us to help you.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think it can be. Some people might feel like, oh well, they don't care, or they're just they think they're a bit too big for their boots or stuff like that. But the thing is, when you're someone like me and you're running a gig promotions company, I run a lot of other things and I work 2 day jobs. I don't have a lot of time to go through and search for this information. You have so many, your inbox is full, you have all these things to sift through, and you want to give everyone a fair chance, but they need to make it easy for you, and not because they're stroking your ego, or that you think you're this massive deal or whatever. I know I've met you, talked to you a lot. You're not like that, I know that. but they just need to give you a hand. It's helping you out rather than you demanding things. Is you need to help these reviewers.
Absolutely.
Because if they get the information, they can't do the review at the end of the day.
I'm lucky because I'm a freelancer, but I do have my business to run. There's about 4 strands to my business. Francesca has a full-time, very, very busy job. She's been absolutely flat out all the way through and has to find time to do reviews. So I think she had to listen to your song today during her lunch break and add it to the review. Review goes live at 5 today. But yes, we've got to find that time around everything else we're doing. Like I say, I've got 4 businesses to run like you have. So I do have to allocate time, and I don't want to have to allocate time to searching Facebook, cropping pictures. I've had to do that before to try and make it into a cover picture, that kind of thing. So yeah, the easier you make it for us, the more we can do for you. And that's generally what we're about at Silverball Country, with reviews, with the gig reviews, with working at the festivals. You'll normally see us at the festivals working. We're not doing it to get paid. We're doing it to promote country music and to promote you guys.
And that's a really awesome thing, and you definitely are one of the good guys out there, and very much appreciated. I'm really excited to read the review now. I'm going to try and get this blog out before that goes out and pointing people to it, and I will add it to the description as well if anyone is watching afterwards. But I'm very excited for that, and thank you so much for chatting to me. It's been really nice to your side of things.
No, absolute pleasure, and good luck with the release tomorrow.
That was the little chat I had with Rik from Silverball Country. If you haven't checked them out already, check them out. Their reviews are great, and they do all sorts in the country music scene in the UK, so definitely well worth keeping up with. Another little thing I want to say for tomorrow is that I will be going live at 5 p.m. with Joey Clarkson on her YouTube channel to discuss the release strategy and the madness that has been the last month or so. So if you want to hear more about it and you've been enjoying these vlogs and you want to discuss and be part of the discussion, please join us on there at 5 p.m. UK time on Joey Clarkson's YouTube channel. I will be posting a link to it in the description even, and on my social media pages. A quick recap, and I will include the rest of the little vlog bits while we're waiting for the release in tomorrow's vlog. But we had a bit of a chat with Rik about how to submit work for release, reviews, and what goes into it and how long it takes. And yeah, just getting ready for midnight. I'm so excited for this, guys, honestly. So excited. Have you pre-saved yet? You've still got time to pre-save if it's still the 3rd of December. And if you haven't, what are you doing? Are you excited?
If you don't pre-save, I'll knock your fucking out.
There you go. You better go pre-save now. See you soon. See your release day.